Hey everyone, my name is Cheesy Chips, and in this video, I want to show you 3 rooms you could add to your Minecraft house or your base or whatever you're building. So let's take a look at those. So the first one is a nether portal room. And I know it's not technically a room because I don't have the walls on the side, but you could turn it into a room by adding walls. But you could also put this in the nether. I would preferably put it in the overworld because of how it's showing what, because I have the crimson forest and the warped forest and like leading into the portals. So it's like this is what it's going to be like on the other side. So I would preferably put it in the overworld, but you could put it in the nether if you want. And if I had to put it in the overworld, I might put it against a wall like it is here, underground or something, maybe in a house, but I'd make the walls closer to the portal. And you can change this up however you want to. You can make the portal bigger, you can make the portal secret to the side or something, but I put it like this. So, like I said, the new Crimson Forest and the Warped Forest, I integrated it here with some of the new blocks, making a pathway along with the netherrack leading up to the portal. And the portal, I actually have purple stained glass behind it, and then shroom light. I think that's what it's called. Let's see, I also put it in trapdoors over here. But yeah, shroom lights. I got that. And then I also have the twisting vines and the weeping vines, and also these over here, just to give the whole feel of how the nether is now. All these new blocks integrated into the wall and the floor, and if you really wanted to, you could build this out so it like blends in with the grass. So I mean, if you're building this out in the open, maybe you want to smooth it out into the grass to have it kind of look sort of like the nether is spreading out. And it's not particularly bad nether corruption like you would usually do it, but different types. So yeah. Also, putting string on top stops the vines from growing any longer, so that's also a good tip. But yeah, just using the fungus, the roots, all the new stuff to just really decorate this place. And I have an overhang so I can put the weeping vines on it, and if you really wanted to, you could like grow them out and have them cover the whole portal to make it look more secret and stuff. But I think it's fine the way it is. And the blue and the red, it's like gives the nether a whole new feel. It's just really cool. Also, you know how you would normally put bushes here, so I just put the wart blocks, nether wart blocks. But yeah, there's that. So let's go on to the next one. This next one is what I call the underground enchanted ruin. My thoughts behind this is that a long time ago, people would come here and they would enchant their stuff, their tools, their armor, and this was like a well kept up room, maybe carved into a cave or the side of a mountain or just underground. And one day, they just decided to abandon it, and it started to become ruins because like nature took over and the ceiling started collapsing and everything. And because like I put wooden beams here, acacia wood, so like once upon a time those were holding up, but as like the wood started to rot because no one was like just taking care of it, the ceiling started to fall. And so yeah, like putting grass in here and mossy cobblestone, I mean not cobblestone, mossy stone bricks and vines and bushes and everything, because like after a while, because you know water started breaking through and water managed to make its way in, so obviously moss would start growing and other sort of disgusting green stuff that you get in ruins. And you know, like just using stone slabs and stone stairs to like smooth out the caves, it like makes it so much better. There's also a bat here. He found a new home. You could change this up any way you want to. I know the enchanting table. This is a level 30 enchanting setup. So if you really wanted to, you could make this not for practical use and maybe just dot a couple of bookshelves around the area in a way that wouldn't actually get you level 30 enchanting, because you might not want to use this or just have it as decoration. But yeah, you could really change this up any way you want. If you don't want the water, you can get rid of that. You want to add a little bridge. I don't know, use torches instead of lanterns or glowstone instead of lanterns. Or you could even add any different types of blocks you want. You can make You make a pathway, you can make more beams to show previous structure, anything you really want. Just this is the main idea that I wanted to get across. So let's go on to the last one. This one is what I would say is the fancy room. You know, this is the room you build in your mansion after you've like defeated the Ender Dragon 20 million times. And you know, like you've got your netherite armor, your diamond armor in these nice glass containers, not containers, displays. And you got a stand and everything, and paintings and all the stuff, even a wither skeleton skull and a zombie head, which is like, it's not really easy to get in survival. So if you have that, it's like a pretty big deal. So this is like one of those. Hi sheep, can you like get out of here, please? So this is one of those rooms that is like pretty important, and it like if you wanted to, you could make it like a memorabilia room or a trophy room. That's what I was kind of going for with the armors in display cases. And yeah, on this side, it's like a bookshelf and a book on the table. You could do anything you want, really. I was gonna put an aquarium, uh, or like a case to display anything really on this side, but I just decided to do a bookshelf. You can do anything you want. On the floor, I think the checkerboard pattern, it adds a sort of dark light feel that I was kind of going for this whole thing, because you get the dark wood but also like the semi light background. It's not the lightest, but it's definitely lighter. And then also with the polished basalt and polished diorite, it just, it makes it feel almost like, well, polished. It's a polished room. It's fancy and it's not your average room. I guess not your average room. Also, the kind of feel I was going for was almost a modern, but not futuristic modern, like an old modern, if that's even a thing, probably not. And also, the roof is made out of block of netherite, so really, you don't, this is a rich person's house. You'd find this in a rich person's house with like fancy paintings everywhere, and maybe like you'd want to put a withered rose because it's one of those flowers that you don't really get all the time. That brings us to the end of the video. And you know, I hope you got some inspiration or ideas you'd want to put into your worlds or bases. And maybe you found something you really like. If you did like it, be sure to drop a like. And subscribe if you want to see more. But until next time, I'll see you later.